Welcome to TRACKview YouTube channel. I am Renu Srivastava. Today we will study about the fastening. What is fastening? The different parts are joined together by which method is called fastening. Types of fastening. There are two types of fastening. Number 1, permanent fastening. Number 2, temporary fastening. Permanent fastening. After the joining two parts, if it cannot be separated easily, means it can be separate by break or cut. Types of permanent fastening. Riveting. Number 2, welding. Number 3, soldering. Number 4, brazing. These types are permanent fastening which cannot be break, which cannot be separate easily. We can separate this type of fastening with the break or cut. Temporary fastening. After the joining two parts, if it can be easily separated without break or cut, it is just opposite to permanent fastening. Types of temporary fastening. Number 1, nut and bolts. Number 2, studs. Number 3, screws. Number 4, split pin. Number 5, keys. Number 6, quarters and coupling. Now we study permanent fastening. Riveting. Rivets are made with mild steel, aluminium, brass, copper. The use of rivets is to join together two or more plates is called riveting. Rivets help. You can see in this picture many types of rivet heads are available. See number 1, snap or cup head. Its dia is D and head dia is 1.60 and this dimension is 0.7 D. Next, pan head. This dimension is, this dia is D and pan head dimension dia is 1.60 and this is D and this dimension is 0.7 D. Come to next, pan head with tapered. This taper means this is taper. This taper distance is 0.5 D. D is diameter of this rivet. This dimension is D, 0.7 D. Next, come to flat counter shrunk head. This dimension, this dia is D, this dimension is 0.5 D. Its shape look like a countersunk. So this dimension, this dia is 1.5D. Next, rounded countersunk head. This is D. This dimension is 0.5D. This dimension is 1.5D. Come to next, ellipsoid head. This in this picture you can see this head is look like a ellipsoid head, and dimension is, this dia is D, and this is 1 mm. This dimension is 1.60. This radius D, and this dimension is 0.60, and this die is 1.60. Come to next conical head. As per name, this riveting head shape is look like conical, and dimensions are here. You can see in this picture, this is the dia D, this 1.5D, this is 1.60, this 0.25D, this is 0.8D, this dimension. Size of the rivet. If the thickness of plate is in mm, then D is equal to 6 into under root T mm. If the thickness of plate is in centimeter, then in this slide this is wrong. You can notice here D is equal to 1.91 into under root T in centimeter. Rivet and riveting. Rivet, what is the rivet look like, and riveting, how to riveting between two plates. Here is one plate and another is second plate. This is the head and this is the shank and shank tail head, and this dimension means dia 0.95D. How to riveting here, one plate is above to one plate above to another plate, and between the thickness, total thickness of this plate is the total length of the rivet. Here one head, second head. Definitions. Pitch. The distance between two rivets. It is represented by P. P is equal to 3D. D is diameter. Diagonal pitch. The distance between two rivets in diagonal, it is represented by PD. Types of riveted joint. Lap joint, butt joint. Lap joint, single riveted lap joint. Here is one column is in this picture and one plate is above to another. You can see in the section of this type of lap joint. P means pitch. Pitch is equal to 3D. One rivet, the distance between the two rivet center is pitch. It's called pitch. When we cut the section, we found this type of section. Here T is the thickness of one plate and the one plate edge to rivet center is 1.5D. Here 1.5D is the diameter of rivet. This is single riveted lap joint. Lap joint, double riveted lap joint, chain type, means when two column is present here in this riveting method. P is similar, P one rivet center to another rivet center distance P, and this notice here this distance (2D plus 6). Here 1.5D from one edge to rivet center. Lap joint, double riveted lap joint, zigzag. Zigzag means one rivet is another rivet is in diagonal. This type. This is diagonally. When we cut the section of this plate, look like this. One plate is above to another. And one rivet, second rivet, you can notice here 2D. This distance is 2D and one is to center 1.5D, similar another side. Double riveted lap joint, zigzag. Butt joint, single riveted single cover butt joint. As per picture, as per drawing pages, the two rivet center distance is P is equal to 3D, and when we cut this section, you can see this type of section. You find this one upper plate is cover plate and below is main plate. And here one rivet center to another rivet center in column 3D and A from the edge to rivet center is distance 1.5d, 1.5d same another side, and T is the main plate thickness and T1 is cover plate thickness, and T1 is equal to 1.251 single riveted single cover butt joint. Butt joint, single riveted double cover butt joint. As per the name, double cover butt joint means double cover is in this joint. One cover plate, another cover plate. This is main plate. P is similar. P is equal to 3D pitch. One rivet center to another rivet center. Distance is 30, and from the edge distance 1.5d. Another seam. And T is the main plate thickness and T1 is the cover plate thickness. So T1 is equal to 0.81 single riveted double cover butt joint. Butt joint, double riveted double cover butt joint means double riveted. Here is one cover, one riveted and second riveted. Double cover, as when we cut the section, we found this type of drawings. Section similar. Notice here one rivet to another rivet distance is 3d. Here is 2d plus 6. Here 1.5d from the edge. Similar to another side. T is the main plate thickness. T1 is the cover plate thickness and T1 is equal to 0.81. Butt joint, double riveted double cover butt joint is zigzag. Zigzag means diagonally distance between two rivets. This is one diagonal, this second diagonal, similar here. When we cut the section, we found this type of section. Main plate, cover plate. T is main plate thickness, T1 is cover plate thickness. T1 is equal to 0.81. Here from one edge to center 1.5d. Similar another side 1.5d. From this to distance to 2d. Similar here 2d. Similar distance this 3d. Remember these dimension when you draw or when you draw the riveting in the drawing. And P is a pitch. Pitch is the distance between two riveting center. P is equal to 3d. Now we study another permanent joint, welding. Welding is also called fastening method because we cannot separate easily. We break it or cut it, then can separate. Welding. What is the welding joint? Welding joint is a point or edge where two or more pieces of metal or plastic are joined together. They are formed by welding two or more work pieces, metal or plastic, according to a particular geometry. Types of welding joint and symbols. Fillet, square butt, single V butt, double V butt, single U butt, double U butt, double bevel butt, single J butt, double J butt, edge spot. These are the type of welding joint. How to present in the drawing. Then one plate is here. In this picture you can see one plate is here, second plate is here, one plate is here, second plate is here, one plate is here, second plate is here, one plate is here. Then we welded these two plates, then found this type of fillet. This is fillet type. Symbol is like this triangle. Square butt is this square butt, and the symbol is this, like the welding representation. Single V butt symbol this, double V butt sectional representation is one V, second V, symbol is like this. Single U butt is this U, and symbol is U. Double bevel butt. One bevel, second bevel, and symbol is like that. Single J, this single J and symbol is like that. Double J butt sectional representation is this, like that J, and here is double J symbol. Edge one plate, second plate, and we weld here. The presentation is look like this, and the symbol is this. Spot, one plate is this, or second plate is this. Here is spot. This. Here is 12 types of welding joint, and 13 is seam welding. Seam is when it is this type of welding is done in aerospace. Now come to welding symbol. How to represent in the drawing. Method of indication of welding joint. Number 1, fillet. Here in this picture you can see this is fillet type welding, but fillet symbol flag is downside. Then we weld on the arrow side A. Similar fillet weld flag is upside, means we are felting at the B side, on the other side B. Here fillet weld, here presenting upside and bottom side. both side, then A side and B side, to both side we are welding. In this picture, square butt weld. Flag is downside, then we are felting A side. Flag is upside, we are welding is on the B side. In this picture, square butt weld, both side symbol representing, then A and B both side we are welding. This type is butt weld, square butt weld. Single V butt weld. Flag is downside, then we are welding A side, single V butt weld. Single V butt weld, symbol is presenting upside, then we are welding on the other side B. Double V butt weld means in this picture or this symbol is presenting both side, means both side we are welding A and B both side. Stud weld. T presenting downside means we are welding A side. Similar when the T is upside, then we are welding B side. When both side T is presenting, then we are welding both side A and B. Here is weld all round. There is flag is downside, and round means we are welding both round side in circular motion. If you like this video and if you need this topic fastening PDF format or PPT format, you comment me for PPT or PDF format. If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe my TRACKview channel and press the notification bell icon for uploading new video. When new video upload in this channel, you can find first when you press the bell notification. Thank you.